crowd just really struggled. But the talent is there. It's just going to take some time for him to mature, and the jury's really still out on him.
And the Bucks with possession here. Parker with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Paul passes to Jordan. Mbah a Moute against Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. It's Redick on the wing. Wide open shot is on the money. Here's Carter Williams. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To the wing right side. Parker drives in. No luck. The Clippers go the other way with it. Paul outside. And the rejection by Monroe. The shot by Redick, no good.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now here's Redick. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo, and there's a whistle that goes on Luke Mbah a Moute. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Monroe. Paul with the steal.
Well, that was really a gift there. A nice steal, but probably a pass that shouldn't have been made in the first place.
Los Angeles with another miss. The Bucks trail.
And the Clippers not known for being an outside shooting team, but they take a large amount of deep mid-range twos as well as their fair share of threes.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Clippers. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. The Bucks also changing it up. John Henson's checked in for Jabari Parker. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Here's Paul. After the made shot from Greg Monroe. Griffin's shot is off.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Bayless's shot is off.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Mayo kicks to Monroe, and stolen by Jordan. Crawford outside. Right side, Green from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:46 left in the first. The drive by Monroe. And Bayless with the basket, the assist by Monroe.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Los Angeles timeout.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score, he can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a smart offensively. You go see Jared.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. Now here's Crawford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's O'Bryant. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Green. Here's the pass to Rivers. Lets the three fly. The shot is off, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford.
That's his first personal foul.
Los Angeles on D. It's a three-point game.
Perfect inbounds play there. You couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Rivers with it. The kick out to Pierce. It's stolen by Mayo. And another basket for Milwaukee. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. It's stolen by Ennis. Here's Vasquez. Tries again. Pierce with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Shot by Mayo is no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Bucks on top, leading by just 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
Let's go.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And guys, add to that the fact that they have really done a great job of attacking the ball handler with their defensive pressure and forcing turnovers.
Rivers out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Johnson. And it's Mbah a Moute in at the 4 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Paul's checked in.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching already. Changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but he cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his teams.
Taking 2 shots.
And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach, but I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future in that capacity for himself.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Bayless, and Jordan sends it back. Parker kicks to Antetokounmpo, goes back up. Johnson outside. And the wide open shot from Redick gets the three-pointer to fall. Redick's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another thing, I mean, they've done a great job early of creating chaos on defense, being disruptive and getting steals through the first half of today's game.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 8 points for Chris Middleton. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up. Still, I don't know that anyone can define what Giannis's position is. It's kind of still up in the air. I mean, he's played mostly on the wing a season ago, and thus far, maybe that could end up being the best fit.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Prior to last season, Giannis was experimenting with the point guard position for stretches during the summer league.
Well, you know, Kevin, he's just the type of guy whose size and length really allow him to guard every position.
True. Blake Griffin is checked in for Johnson. Milwaukee in the lead. Carter Williams dishes to Vasquez. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Here's Vasquez. Misses the three. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Griffin passes to Jordan. Redick with it. Now Mayo defending. Griffin kicks to Paul. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
It's Mayo on the wing. And he dunks it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Redick dishes to Jordan. Griffin attacking again the Clippers.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Vasquez kicks to Mayo. 8 feet away. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Well, the Bucks made huge strides as a team last season. Greg, most of it came from them establishing themselves as a top-tier defensive team.
And Kevin, as you know, that's really where it starts for all the elite teams. And the Bucks defensively were very strong. You look at the metrics that measure a lot of the defensive categories. Bucks finished with the second-best defensive rating in the NBA.
And Mbah-a-Moute kicks to Redick. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
And guys, the Bucks were great across the board defensively. Top 5 in field goal percentage defense. Top 10 in three-point field goal defense. And of course, created a lot of turnovers too.
Mayo, the pass to Plumlee. The baseline J. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a big part of why the Bucks were so good on defense is because they got back on defense. They allowed the fewest fast break points in the league. Hustling back in transition goes a long way with the team's D.
Vasquez, guys, remarkable consistency over the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, his three-point percentage went up a little bit, Kevin, but that's about it. I mean, it's possible. We just need to accept that this is who he is. I mean, he's a good playmaker. He plays with great enthusiasm and energy, and we need to leave it there. Don't expect much more than that. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And good on the basket. Book it. And that's now 6 points for O.J. Mayo.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior.